Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be sharing all of my favorites for the month of May. I have a shoebox right here full of all of my beauty products because I tried a lot of new things and loved a lot of new things this month. And I also have some clothing pieces as well as accessories, so if you guys are interested, just keep watching. Starting with beauty, as always, I've been dabbling into the world of cream products and I rediscovered my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. This is the liquid version, obviously. It's broken, it's all beat up. I've had this for so long. I'm surprised it didn't break me out in hives from how long I've had this. But it works. It didn't break me out or anything, you know, it still does its job. So cannot recommend this enough. I forgot how much I love this thing, and it's what I'm wearing today. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. I'm kind of far. It's honestly one of the best liquid highlights, or if not the best liquid highlight I have ever tried in my life. I don't do this all the time, but if I really want to beam for the gods, I go in with this guy. This is the Face Illuminator in Indiscretion by Laura Mercier. It's not shimmery, it just leaves a beautiful sheen on your cheeks. So I really like the way that both Becca and Laura Mercier do their highlights. They just get it right every time. So I've been applying a little bit of this, which is also what I'm wearing. So I put the Becca first and then I apply this guy. It's one of those combinations that's just like heaven sent. I will talk your ear off about it, so I don't want to be here forever, but you guys need this. Either that or this, doesn't matter. I love them both equally. Next, I have another product from Laura Mercier, and it's their peach blush. It's the perfect shade of peach, blends beautifully. It's not like too orangey, it's not too pink. It is seriously the perfect shade of peach. It also adds a slight beautiful sheen to your cheeks because I think it has some like goldish flecks in there, but it's not shimmery, which is what I love about Laura Mercier. She never makes things super shimmery. She just does it so right. My skin is very intolerant of a lot of sunscreens. It does not like sunscreen, which sucks because I wear sunscreen every day. It's a part of my routine, and it's definitely something that you should be applying to your face every day, especially living in Miami. This was sent to me, and honestly, I probably would have never heard about this brand if it wouldn't have been sent to me. I had never heard of it before, and I know that this brand is pretty expensive. I looked at the prices, forgot how much this was, but I'll leave everything linked down below. But I'm gonna repurchase this. Like, without a doubt in my mind, I'm going to repurchase this as soon as I run out. It literally makes my skin look so much better. My face looks so smooth. I notice a difference after wearing this. Even if I'm doing better with my skin, like, I notice a difference. A little bit goes a very long way, so I think that that kind of like justifies the price. But what it does to my skin alone justifies the price. I have it on today, and I honestly promise you that this is like, it feels like a primer in itself. Next, I have the CC cream that I've been wearing for this entire month. It is what I have on my face today. It's the Buildable Blur CC cream from Thrive Cosmetics. I talked about this in my vlog, I think. The only other CC cream I've ever tried is the It Cosmetics CC cream, and that one unfortunately gave me contact dermatitis, so I had to stop using it. But this one does not irritate my skin at all. I do not have words to explain to you how good this stuff is. You just have to figure out what method of application works for you. I have found that using a kind of like soft synthetic brush works the best. So I use a Real Techniques brush. I'll link the exact one that I use in the description. I have tried my fingers, I've tried other brushes, and that's the brush that I like the most. And I don't have to use that much product. I'm in between light and light medium, so half of the time I mix both of them. I could get away with wearing light if I wear a lot of bronzer, or I could get away with wearing light medium if I don't go overboard on the bronzer. I've talked about their powder. I'm gonna be trying their mascara. I ordered it. Yeah, this is Blur Effect technology. It has SPF 35. I can make this very light coverage by applying a very tiny amount, but if you wanted to build it up, like the name suggests, you can build it up and get like really flawless looking skin. So for a daily base, this stuff is bomb. Guys, I am not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say these things, okay? Next, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. And I actually have this on today along with 47 other lip products. But I really, really love this stuff. I've used it on its own and it is the best lip liner I've ever used. I don't even have anything to compare this to. I think the NYX lip liners are very good because they're good for dry lips. This one's even better. Like, it's not gonna dry out your lips, but it's gonna stay put. It has more of like a mauve-y tone when I swatch it, but on my lips, it doesn't really come off like that. It still has a mauve-y tint to it, but not as much or as prominent as when I swatch it. So very wearable, something that you can throw on underneath anything, or you can just use it by itself and it works very well. Next, I have an eyebrow pencil and I've been using this for a while because I really wanted to make sure I loved it prior to recommending it. And this is by M Cosmetics. M Cosmetics is Michelle Phan's makeup line. Now, in all fairness, I've only tried 2 eyebrow pencils. I've tried the Brow Wiz by Anastasia and I've tried the brow definer, and before that I used to use powders. So I didn't like the Brow Wiz because it was too emollient, like it was too soft. So I did not have a light enough hand for that at all. The brow definer is a little bit more solid. You don't have to be as light-handed with it, and you can do your brows in like the quickest amount of time ever. So I still like that one and I still recommend it, but this one, in my opinion, is better because you have a little bit more control. It's very good and I honestly think it's gonna replace my brow definer. So one side is a spoolie and I really like this spoolie because it's so small. So I can like really get in there. And then the tip is very, very thin, but I don't think it's as thin as the Brow Wiz. So this is like if the Anastasia brow definer and the Brow Wiz had a baby, because the tip of this is kind of like the brow definer, but much, much smaller. So obviously you have more control. Next, I have this Squalane Pure Oil. And every time that something says pure, I'm very skeptical about it. So I don't know how pure this is, to be honest with you. But I'm very happy with the results that this gives me. My skin loves this stuff. So I apply this as my last step in my skincare routine. Not every single day, just like the majority of the week, and I just noticed such a difference when I use this than when I don't. So after I cleanse my face, I get out of the shower, I tone, I apply whatever serum, I apply my moisturizer, and then I go in and seal everything in with an oil. My skin just looks a lot more even. I have been really focusing on skincare, so overall my skin looks better because of a bunch of different products that I've been using. But I do notice that my skin looks better the next day after I use this. Like, it just feels happier, more balanced, more supple. My lines aren't as prominent. I like this. I would recommend using this like with a full skincare routine, not just this, because I don't know how much it would do by itself. But yeah, applying it as the last step has really improved the overall look of my skin. The last thing that I have for the beauty section of this video is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And I cannot explain to you guys how stubborn my lips are. They're extremely dry. You know, it's just not cute. So anything that I apply over it is just not going to look its best, obviously, because my lips just don't look good. So ever since I've been using this, they're not super dry, they're supple, like they're just living their best life. And it is 100% because of this. I apply it every night, like whenever I remember, almost every night, to my lips, and my lips just wake up looking really, really good in the morning. And my favorite thing about it is the little applicator that it comes with. It prevents me from having to get my fingers full of product. I hate that. It comes with a little doe foot like silicone applicator, and it is just the cutest thing ever. Next, I have the necklaces that I've been wearing for like the entire month, and it's this little combo right here. It is the new little stack that I've just been loving. So they're both by Mejuri. The top one just has these little beads. I'm the worst at remembering the names, so I'll link them down below with the exact names. But I really love how this one is solid gold, so I can actually leave it on. I can shower with it, I can go to the beach with it, and you're not supposed to do it, but it just withstands a lot more wear than gold vermeil and like, you know, pieces that are not solid 14 karat gold or whatever. So yeah, I have not taken this one off. I take the one on the bottom off, but I love wearing them together. They're like the perfect lengths in my opinion, and I really like the black stone of this one with the like gold outline, and it just goes with everything, even though it is a black stone. And in Cuban culture, well, I'm pretty sure that this is in a bunch of different cultures, but Cubans use something called azabache, and it's meant to like ward off evil eyes or, you know, envious eyes or whatever you want to call it. And my mom literally sticks black little azabache, or like they're just these black little stones, which I'm pretty sure it's not the same material, but the moment that my mom saw this, she's like, oh my god, te compraste un azabache. And I'm like, no, it's just a black stone. And she got so happy because she's a big believer that just wards off evil eyes, and she's always on me. She like sticks them in my wallet and my purse, and I'll just find them randomly. So yeah, obviously aside from that, I really like the way that it looks. I wear a lot of black, and even when I don't wear black, it's just a nice little dainty statement. Next, I have this tank top that I'm wearing. I also have it in white, and it's by the line by K. I die for anything that's like asymmetric or like one sleeve or whatever. Like I love it so much. It's so simple, but it makes a statement, you know, like you really don't have to go over the top to like make an outfit look kind of like cool or like edgy or whatever. It's literally just a tank top. The only thing I wish I would have done is get a smaller size, because even though it fits properly, like when I tuck it in, I just know that a small would have fit a little better, because it is a very thin, breathable material. So I could have gone with a small, but I did get a medium and it fits fine. It's just a tiny bit more loose than I would like. Another piece that I styled recently is this shirt right here. I took this to Mexico and I fell in love with it. This is by a brand called 4 Isle, and they are a sustainable brand. They were kind enough to send me this, and it's just a linen, like oatmeal colored, oversized shirt. And my favorite thing to do with this is wear like a solid colored all black outfit with like a tighter top underneath, and throw this over, and I just really love the way that it looks, especially if I'm wearing my longer shorts. That's like the main way that I like to style this, because it is very oversized. So if I wear pants with this, I feel like it's just too hot right now. So I like to style this with shorts, and I roll up the sleeves, and it just adds a little bit more dimension to your outfit without suffocating you. Next, I have the little bag that I've just been loving for, I think I got this before May, pretty sure. But it's this bag right here, and it's by W Concept. I can just wear this with everything. I've really been loving shoulder bags lately. I still wear crossbodies because they're just so comfortable, but shoulder bags are just a little bit more elegant in my opinion. Like they just make your outfit a tiny bit more polished, or like if you're trying a little more than you actually are, you know? So yeah, croc stamp, any kind of croc stamp, I just love, because adding texture to your outfit is just one of my favorite styling tips. Finally, I have some pajamas, and I'm very picky when it comes to pajamas. I do not like to sleep in anything that's tight or anything that's like stiff. My favorite material is like a jersey or like an elastic blend of some sort. So I've mentioned that I really love the Nordstrom lingerie line, and it's not lingerie, they're like pajama line is called Nordstrom lingerie, and they make like sleep shirts and like shirts, button-down shirts, and shorts that are like this stretchy kind of like jersey material. Those are my favorites, but they don't really have a lot of color options. So I got these. This is also from Nordstrom, but these are the PJ Salvage line. And I got both the top and the bottom in a medium, and honestly, you know, they look like this. They have a print, and it's kind of like a in your face print. The flowers are pretty individually, but it's a lot going on. Not something I would gravitate towards, but again, you know, I literally pass by the rack and I touch all of the fabrics, and then when I find a fabric that I know that I like, I pull it out And then if it's a style that I know that I like, which is like this button down style shirt with shorts, I purchase it. And I don't always do this, obviously. I have to like the look of the pajamas, but this is what I love. Like, I love this stretchy material. And I also like it when the pajamas don't show my butt. I would prefer it to be long enough so that it doesn't show my butt cheeks, just in case I have to go get the door or whatever it is. I do like the Nordstrom lingerie ones more. I like how they fit better, but for this month, these are the pajamas that I recently discovered and I really like. So those are all of my favorites for the month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.